Death. The one thing that humbles you. Today on the streets of CMS, we will be speaking to coffin sellers to understand their personal concept of death through their work.
My name is accompany. I'm into funeral undertakers. I work on the peak funeral.
My name is Achari Olarawaju Joshua. I'm a funeral undertaker, also a digital marketer, and I also train FX. Funeral business is a family business, a family-owned business. So the name of the business is St. Francis Funeral Home. It's owned by my dad. So the old man is already getting old, so he needs someone, and I'm his first child. He needs someone to actually come monitor and then take over the business so that he can continue like the legacy of what he has on already. So that's how I found myself here. Oh, so the thing is, I've always been involved, but not fully involved. Like, even while I was in uni and all that, like, after, like, holidays and all that, I come back and then see how he runs things and all that. So it's not really a huge responsibility because I've already had that, like, from the get.
You're not new to it.
Yeah. So I've known about the business.
20 years. Actually, I was brought up in the area of the business.
Oh, wow.
My dad has actually been in this business for 31 years. I've been in this business, like, officially, 5 years.
Whenever I came back from school, I joined 9, rather working with them, doing some preparing work after school hours. I was born into the business, actually.
It's a good business, but you have to be financially buoyant before you can establish the kind of business. Rent. You are getting a new building of this size. Our office is so long to the park. You are opening a new building. God, these are no building. It's about almost 20 years. You are opening a building like this. You are going to pay like 2 million annually for rent. And you are going to pay 5-year rent. That's about 10 million. You are going to pay an agreement and commission. With the name to have a shop like this, you need a 15 million for rent. The caskets are not cheap.
How much is one casket?
It depends.
Depends on, is it the size?
No. Beauty and the quality of boats is about 1 billion naira. It's for special deal.
About how much?
1 million naira. It is imported wool. This is about 10 million naira. This imported steel is 5.5 million. This called Mazunian. This is one of the best wood. This is 1 million also. So they are all expensive.
I will not say I was happy. How would I say I'm going to happy about it? As I said earlier, I said it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to happen either
It's
way.
going to happen. When that person is an old age, sometimes you feel, well, it's cool, I will not be sad. But this is like, it's like me, a young guy or young girl. I'll feel sad, but it's very young. I've lost my brother. I've lost my dad. Lost my relative.
And you build their coffin?
Yes, now I'm a Muslim.
Oh, okay.
When my daddy died, we didn't bury the casket. When my brother died, we didn't bury the casket. But when I called mine, I have a family that's a Christian as well. Get a casket for them. My own belief is that what we use for burial thing and for the Christian, this is what we use for them. It's not that I'm happy. It's going to happen. If I don't be on business, another person will be in the business.
What we pray for is, we pray for people that have lived out good life. You've lived your life, you've laid down legacies. Do you understand? You stay till like 70s and you have like children and grandchildren already. Yes, that's the one who say we are happy to celebrate with the family. Do you understand? we don't pray for young children. Do you understand? We don't pray for the death of young children because I'm also young, and I don't pray for me to just go like that. So it's not something of joy when I hear that like someone that is 40 dies, because trust me, you've really not done anything in this world. You've not laid down anything. So there are some periods where like the final interment where you're lowering the body, and I get emotional. Do you understand? Because most of the times when I get to talk to my clients, my customers, yeah, I tend to like know them more on a bit of a deeper level to build the connections with them. Do you understand? So during the final internet, I see that like this person is actually going down and you're no longer going to be able to see this person. I try to hold back my tears because obviously I'm in a funeral business. You're not supposed to see that. Do you understand? But I can tell you for a fact that there's no one in this line that is happy for someone to actually die. But it's just something that is inevitable. People would actually go. Triggered.
In our culture, we don't believe in it.
Really?
Yeah.
So you feel like when you die, when you die, where do you go to?
When I die,
Yeah.
I pray to go to heaven.
You believe in heaven and hell?
Yeah, very well.
Oh, really?
I'm a Muslim as well.
Oh,
Muslim.
okay.
And my book was there. And we worship God and do good in life. Wherever you die, you go to heaven. That is my belief.
There's been no proof backing reincarnation, but we've heard of stories. Even me myself, I've been in situations where like someone told me that like I look so much like our ex-boyfriend, like so much. You know when you say deja vu, yeah, like things that have happened or like things that has happened, this person have experienced it with somebody like you.
A dead ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So I can say for a fact that like it is true. Do you understand? Because there are cases of where there's someone here and the same person is also in another state. Do you understand? So someone will be like, bro, I just saw you now. Like, okay, I'm still in Nigeria. So but there's no proof to actually say that like, okay, yes, this is what's happening. But deep down I know that like, yes, this thing is real. Like it happens. There is this case. This is not a serious one, but I started seeing the world more spiritual. We had the clients that our dad died. I buried our mom. So our dad died like 4 months after. And we were to transport the dad from Lagos to Osun State. On my way down to Osun State, we were using an Escalade, a Lincoln Jeep to transport the body. On our way, we got to like Peba and the car stopped working. Developed an issue and all that. We needed to like keep on going because we are on time. Called another driver of ours to bring another hearse, an Escalade Jeep, down to the location. Came down to the location and transported the body back into the Escalade Jeep. We moved for about 10 to 15 minutes. The Escalade broke down also. The same issue that the Lincoln Jeep had, the same Escalade, had the same issue.
That is so weird.
Yeah, right. We had to like call for another hearse. The house was coming down and got held up by VIO.
Wow.
Do you understand?
3 times.
Yeah, so I had to leave where I was, bike down to the location of where the VIO office is to negotiate and keep going. So when we got to the venue, now you can't just transport and move the body and let's start going. Nah. Now it's either like you do what you know how to do, traditional way, or you do what you know how to do in a Christian way, or you know how to do. Like there's no need for me to go into details of what happened, but eventually we're able to move that body from Lagos to Osun State. Not because we just drove the car, but because you had to like do it in a traditional way. So obviously, this world is actually more spiritual than it is physical. So like you need to just pray. You need to like have something you're holding on to. Do you understand? Don't just wake up and go about your day. Even if you're worshiping a wood or something, yes, hold on to it because things happen. So there are some things that happen, but you say it so now, personal belief. If I tell you that, like, I've been at the mortuary for on the burial dates, we're supposed to do burial, and person woke up. This person has been stuck to the fridge, frozen, and doesn't wake up. It's not like documenting this, so we can't actually prove to people. It's just like mere words. We've had places where we have a burial of very, very young children, do you understand, which their family wants to still give them a fair treating burial, do you understand. I've had cases where I've had to bury someone that is 6 years. I've had cases where I had to bury someone that is 13 years, do you understand.
So, but I don't see any like little
So the thing is, it's like I said, we don't pray for stuff like that, so you won't see them in the show, do you understand. When it happens and the family contacts us, yeah, so we have to then make to the specification. So that kind of case now, I have to go measure the individual's size so that I can make it safe aspect. You understand?
So do you see the dead bodies yourself?
Oh yeah, I do.
And how do you feel when you see that?
Oh, they are long gone, they are frozen. So as long as your mind is clean, I don't think you should be scared. Do you understand? It's something everyone like will definitely pass through, because we all have like old chavs, we all have like grandparents. Do you understand? So it will happen, and then you would have to face it. Do you understand? So it's not something that you're going to run from forever. So, but it's nothing serious. It's we see them as like, oh, this human is just no longer talking, it's sleeping. That's how they are. Do you understand? Because they look exactly the same, since like they're well embalmed and well stored. Do you understand? They look exactly the same, just that with the eye closed, they're not moving. So that's just it.
I know you have to take life very, very, very simple. Once you sleep, you may not wake up. Now you are doing this type of business, you have to be very, very careful, be truthful, be faithful, be truthful to your customer. But you can sleep
And no way.
or wake up.